Hi, welcome back to Tactics for the attacking corners analysis, and we're looking at Crystal Palace defensive structure and how we can hurt their setup. So looking at the structure, Crystal Palace will put 6 players in the 6-yard box, marking zonally, and the number 2 takes up a position nearer to the corner taker, but again, this is a zonal position. Here we can see where these players are. So there's 6 players within the 6-yard box, 2 are at the front post, and the rest are spread out evenly. And the 7th player, we can see just in front of the corner taker, De Bruyne. He takes up the position just near the edge of that box. With 7 zonal players, we have 5 players who are unmarked. These are highlighted here. 2 on the edge of the box. 1 attacking the ball, which is Ruben Diaz. 1 on the goalkeeper. And 1 just across the front post. For the corner to exploit this setup, we're going to use an in-swinger. 1 player will stay back. We're going to put 3 players across the edge of the box. 1 player just inside the box centrally. 2 players at the front post. And 1 just in front of the goalkeeper and 1 at the back post. The target area is going to be an in-swinger to that front post. Here we highlight the 5 free players that we have. And this is a position that we're looking to exploit. Here, this is against Chelsea when Neto gets across the front. The delivery wasn't perfect, but if it was, he's got a free header. And very similar, Manchester City get a player across the front. This was an outswinger in this instance, but we'd use an in-swinger where we think we can get a shot or a header at goal from this position. To create this space, these are the roles and responsibilities of each player. Again, just highlighting the 5 free players. The corner taker will use an in-swing and they'll raise 2 arms to signal the corner. They'll drop their arms and immediately take the corner. They'll then move to secure the goal side of the opponent, the number 2, first zonal player, once the corner is taken. We're leaving 1 player back, the number 3 in this instance, who will hold the deepest position and read any potential counter-attack. Number 4 on the right side of the box will start on the corner of the box and hold the position until the corner is taken. Once the corner is taken, they'll move to lock down the edge of the box and go tight with their opponent. The number 5, the primary role is to start inside the D and in line with the back post. They'll move around the back zonal players of Crystal Palace as the corner taker raises their arms. The secondary role is to move inside the back post because there may be flick-ons from the initial contact on the ball. They'll also compete for any overhit delivery. Number 6 is on the edge of the box, and we're looking for them to cause confusion. So they'll start central on the edge of the D. They'll move beyond their teammate number 7, who is just in front, to try and distract the opponent who is marking. They'll then drop back to their initial position to secure the edge of the box. The number 7, who will be marked, is going to start on the edge of the box or just inside and attack through the centre of the central zonal markers of Crystal Palace. And they'll do this as the corner taker drops her arms. They're looking for any flick-ons from the front post and they'll compete for any overhit delivery. Eight and 9 have a role to try and pin the front zonal markers. So they'll start in line with them front zonal markers. And as the corner taker drops her arms, they'll move in front and try and pin them to avoid them being able to move forward. They'll compete for any overhit delivery. The number 10 is who we're looking to try and get first contact with the ball, and they'll start in between the goalkeeper and the front zonal markers of Crystal Palace. They'll then sprint towards the target area as the corner taker drops their arms. They'll try and go for goal with the first contact. If not, they'll be flicking towards goal, where we'll have players in the 6-yard box looking to pick up the second ball. This is a position that we're looking for them to take. You can see the number 2 just inside the 6-yard box. The number 11 will start behind the back zonal markers and sprint to a position in between the goalkeeper and the central zonal markers of Crystal Palace when the corner taker drops their arms. Again, they're alive for the flick-ons from the front post and they'll compete for any overhit delivery. And if everything goes to plan, this is what the corner will look like. The roles and responsibilities are listed here for each individual player. Thank you for watching this video on exploiting the Crystal Palace defensive structure.